Hey guys, thanks for joining me for Uncharted Remastered. I'm super excited to be playing this for you guys, and in fact, I have never played any of the Uncharted games before, and the other day I was reading an article on IGN that said 80% of PS4 owners have never played the Uncharted series, so I'm hoping that there's a lot of you out there that have never played these either. So we'll be able to go through this for the first time together. So I'm really excited. So without further ado, let's get into Drake's Fortune. Yeah, I've always wanted to play these games. There must be a beginning of any great matter, but the continuing unto the end until it be thoroughly finished yields the true glory. Sir Francis Drake, 1587. I just never had the opportunity to play them because I never owned a PlayStation 3.
I'm here off the coast of Panama where we just recovered what we believe to be the coffin of legendary explorer Sir Francis Drake, who was buried at sea over 400 years ago. Are you sure you want to be defiling your ancestors' remains like that?
You make it sound so dirty. Besides, thought you didn't believe me.
Well, I did do my research, and apparently Francis Drake didn't have any children.
Well, history can't be wrong, you know. For example, you can't defile an empty coffin.
What the hell?
You devil.
What is it? Come on, hold it up.
No way. Deal was for a coffin. That's it.
Wait a minute. If my show hadn't have funded this expedition, you wouldn't have...
You got your story, lady.
Look, Mr. Drake, you signed a contract. I have a right to see every single thing that's...
Could you hold that thought?
Sully, we got some trouble. Hurry it up.
Okay. What's going on?
Pirates.
Pirates?
Yeah, the modern kind. They don't take prisoners. At least not male prisoners.
Wait, what are you talking about? Shouldn't we call the authorities or something?
Yeah, that'd be a great idea, but we don't exactly have a permit to be here.
What?
Yeah, so unless you want to end up in a Panamanian jail, we should probably handle this ourselves.
Well, what's worse?
You obviously haven't been in a Panamanian jail. Do you know how to use one of these?
Yeah, it's like a camera. You point and shoot, right?
Good girl. Here we go.
Well, I'm loving the story already. Oh, this is way cool.
How the hell they find us out here?
These guys have been
Ambushed, part 1.
Thought I lost them.
What'd you do to piss them
This is
off?
so awesome how he just pulls out the
it's kind of a
briefcase
long
with a couple
story.
pistols. Oh, got the barrel. Oh, way cool cover system.
These guys don't like you.
Oh, this is awesome.
Less talking, more shooting.
I really like the little duck and
Damn,
cover
Sully.
system. Let's see if we can take out these guys. Whoa, they just only jumped off their boat.
They're climbing aboard!
Okay, so triangle
Oh,
reloads.
no, you don't.
After him.
Ah! Oh, this is way cool. The lighting and everything is really nice. I mean, like I say, I've never played the originals, so I have nothing to compare the graphics or anything to, but from what I can tell, it looks really cool.
Now. Hey.
Square, triangle, square for a brutal combo. Oh, that was cool. Haha, right on. And this reporter seems to be holding her own pretty good. Oh, man.
Sully, where are you?
After him!
Take that, and that. Ouch. Yeah, I really like the aiming system. It's really fluid. Ouch.
Oh my god, Drake!
Whoa, the dude has a rocket launcher?
Okay, that's not good.
Oh
What's that?
no, they're destroying our ship. We're gonna be stranded out here.
Security deposit back.
Cavalry's here.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, sweet, he comes in on a seaplane. That's awesome.
Damn it. Whole ship's gonna blow. We gotta jump.
Oh, wait.
What are you doing?
Okay.
I can't forget my Pulitzer Prize winning story. Hog wild. Now that's what I call a close call.
I can't leave you alone for a minute, can I?
I had everything under control until they blew up the boat. You all right?
Nothing that years of therapy won't fix.
Well, if it isn't the beautiful and talented Elena Fisher.
Flattery will get you screen time.
Yeah, I'm more of a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. Victor Sullivan.
For Christ's sakes.
The old romantic.
What do you say we get out of here before we attract any more attention?
Well?
Little present from Sir Francis.
Oh, so you found the coffin. Wait a minute, is this what I think it is?
Drake's lost diary. He faked his death, just like I said, Sully. He must have been onto something big.
Yeah, well, let's just keep that between us.
Thanks for the loan, Mr. Drake. I think I've earned a look at that diary when we land.
I have a feeling that that's not going to happen.
So look, when Drake sailed into the Pacific, he took the Spanish fleet completely by surprise. He captured their ships, he took all their maps, their letters, their journals, and he recorded everything in this diary.
So this...
But when he got back to England, Queen Elizabeth confiscated all of his charts and logbooks, including this one, and then swore his entire crew to silence.
Yeah, so this...
You see, Drake discovered something on that voyage, Sully. Something so secret and so valuable, they couldn't risk it getting out.
All right, Nate, just pretend for a minute that I don't really care about any of that stuff and cut to the chase, would you?
Man only interested in the climax. He must be a real hit with the ladies.
Never had any complaints.
Okay, then. I'll jump to the good part, just for you.
El Dorado.
Ho, ho, ho.
Huh?
El goddamn Dorado.
He was onto something big, all right.
Does it say anything else?
Oh, so now you're interested, huh?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, no. Last page was torn out. I'm telling you, Sully. This is it. This is finally it.
Yeah. Only... we got one little problem.
Yes, that's what I said. It blew up. It sank. No, that's why we have insurance, right? Oh. Oh no, the camera? No, the camera's fine. Don't worry about the camera, no. Still as good as new.
Sully, the girl can hold her own. You should have seen her.
Fine. You go on out there and you tell her, we just found the lost city of gold. Maybe her producer can get it on the air
Oh,
tonight.
come on.
Nate, do you trust me?
More or less.
Good. Because we're gonna have every two-bit scumbag in the world racing us to this treasure unless we cut her loose right now.
You're a real gentleman, Sully.
I know. It stinks. She'll get over it.
No, I don't care for over budget. I mean, do you realize that this could be like the biggest story of the year?
We just need to pick up that camera and throw it in the salt water.
No, I don't trust him, okay? That's why we need to move fast.
So just get me the camera crew, and I promise you
Oh,
that...
that's awesome. We just leave her on the dog.
Son of a bitch.
Hey!
Should have seen that one coming. Ugh.
The search for El Dorado.
Oh, hold on. Hold on, kid. I'm not as young as I used to be.
Yeah, you weren't too old for that little barmaid in Lima, were you?
Ha! Well, that was different. Although I must admit, equally as strenuous.
Well, hang in there, old-timer. We're just about there.
You know, this reminds me. I ever tell you about the time I pawned a phony 16th century Santo off on Pablo Escobar? Risky move, but by the time he figured it out, I was... Nate, are you even listening to me?
Hanging on every word.
Why waste my breath?
Just kind of playing around, seeing what all the buttons do. It's a pretty simple layout. And I've got to say, for those of you who have played Assassin's Creed Black Flag, this reminds me a lot of it. As you can see, we're in a similar setting, but from what I can tell, I really like how bright this game is. If one thing can be said about the PS4, it's that it does a fantastic job with lighting. It's very realistic. All the different lighting and shadow effects going on here are really cool. Lots of lush backgrounds and scenery. That was one of my favorite parts about Black Flag, was just the different locations. Really pretty. Just places that you really wouldn't necessarily be able to experience unless you went there. And so far, I mean, we got right into the story. I really don't know what to expect. I haven't read into this at all because I wanted it to be pretty much a surprise.
You really think Francis Drake came all the way up here, huh? We're an awful long way from England.
But from what I can tell about the commercials for the remastered edition, looks like the older gentleman is kind of his mentor.
Well?
I don't get it. According to this, we're right on top of the mark.
Maybe you're not reading that thing right. Let me see it.
No, this is the place.
There's nothing here, Nate. Another goddamn dead end.
Easy, Sully. Just relax. Let's take a look around.
Well, looks like we'll have plenty of opportunities to explore the island. Doesn't look like the touchpad does anything.
Oh, man. This is like trying to find a bride in a brothel.
And it doesn't look like we have a run button. X is jump.
Oh, no.
Circle does this kind of roll.
I like it.
And square is the fists of fury.
What do you think this is, Incan?
Nah, it's older than that. Like 2,000 years older.
Huh.
Oh, that's cool. It kind of does a zoom if you hit up on the little directional pad. I've always been a really big fan of the Tomb Raider series, so this is pretty fun. It reminds me a lot of Tomb Raider. Like I say, I would so far say that this game is a mix between Tomb Raider and Assassin's Creed, at least Black Flag. But so far the story seems really cool. And I'll say again, the controls are just really fluid. I think they did a really good job. Oh, I see. And from what I kind of remember,
Nothing yet.
I think there are some similar puzzles in this game like there was in Tomb Raider.
Be careful up there.
I'm gonna try. I'll try not to slip and break my neck.
Hey, there's something funny about the ground down there.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so we can use our zoom in feature. What do we have to do?
It's hollow. We gotta find a way to smash through this.
Maybe we can knock something down. Ooh, what was this? Oh, it keeps flashing for just a second. Oh, way cool. Collected 1 of 60 treasures. The jeweled silver monkey. Reminds me of something from Indiana Jones. Way cool. Looks like we've got to make it over and possibly push that boulder. Question is, how are we going to get over there?
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Whoa!
It's a rock slide. I like that it has a little bit of a tutorial, kind of get you used to the controls. Okay. Oh, I see. I was gonna say, why is it having me jump down? But we're doing a little Assassin's Creed, like, scale climbing action here. Oh, that's so awesome. In conjunction with the controls, I really like the camera angle. I like how it gives you kind of a little bit of a space away from the character, so you can see the character really good along with plenty of the environment. Oh, this is awesome. I like how the little on-screen help tutorial kind of shows you the controls to use, but it kind of lets you explore and do it on your own. It doesn't really babysit you too much.
I think we're gonna need them.
Ooh, it's dark down here. Dark and scary. Shoot some B-roll for Elena. Oh, that's cool. In the settings, I turned on camera mode. I wasn't sure what it would do. So it kind of instantly takes you to this way that you can capture a photo, which doesn't really make sense to me because... Interesting. Because you can go right into the share menu on the PS4 controller to take a picture, but... Alright, I'm not sure how to equip a flashlight. Oh, I guess it just automatically comes on. That's cool. Oh, this is so awesome. Being in this cave reminds me of Indiana Jones when he's running from that huge boulder. Uh-oh. Time for a cutscene.
What a warm and homey place, huh?
Well, not quite what you were expecting, huh?
Yeah. Where's all the damn gold?
Yeah, this place was picked clean centuries ago.
No good limey pirate.
No, it wasn't Drake.
Oh, that's awesome. It's
Check
like a
this out.
conquistador helmet.
Looks like the Spanish got here before he did. What the hell, Sully?
Nate, I'm not looking for a lousy piece of tin. I'm up to my eyeballs in debt. I was really counting on this one.
Too many big bar tabs in Lima, I guess.
That and, well, just a few bad deals.
Yeah, well, I always told you to stay away from the bad guys. And the bad girls.
Yeah? Look who's talking.
What's that supposed to mean?
That reporter? I saw the way you were eyeing her.
Elena? Please. I snuffed any chance with her the second we ditched her on that dock.
All's fair in love and war, kid.
And what if you can't tell the difference?
Then, my friend, you are in big trouble.